first became both the band and choir director, we were probably sitting at 35 kids in choir and in the high school choir, and probably 12 kids in the high school band. You know, maybe 75 kids throughout middle school and high school in music overall. As the enrollments increased, the numbers have increased. Now we're sitting in numbers where we're approaching 50 in the high school band and 60 in the high school choir. And the overall size of the program is we're sitting at about 300 kids involved in music, middle school and high school.
Since taking over the One Act last year, we had a small number of cast members, and we were reaching into the middle school cast members even. And so for this year, I had almost 20 kids come and audition, and I wasn't ready for that. I had a small play picked out because there wasn't a lot of interest for the One Act play. And we've competed twice now in Foley for competition, and we've done very well. The kids have done a great job. I've also helped out with the middle school and high school musicals, and to add a middle school musical was huge. We had so many kids with great talent come out and be able to showcase their skills rather than being put in the choir in the background during the high school musical. And kids that I've never seen go up on stage before and are quiet in class just continue to thrive in the fine arts.
It's important to have the right facilities to support the program. You know, I think one of the important things to remember is that every time these kids go out and perform, it's their state tournament, and they take pride in that. You know, they see our athletic teams playing in world-class, or at least state-class facilities. They're all outstanding, and at this point right now, our performing arts students don't get to perform in those same kind of settings.
One major issue is that we have to set up and take down in regards to the elementary cafeteria schedule. So for example, with the One Act, we can't actually prepare our tech students until 2 weeks up before the competition. So they have to quick get ready to work with the microphones and quick get ready to work with the lights, because the platform can't be up longer than 2 weeks. Otherwise, there's not enough room to eat lunch and eat breakfast for the elementary students. With the musical, the same thing, and if we want to have a stage off of the stage, we have to continue to move props after practice, after the performances. So for example, on a Thursday night performance, we start at 7, we get done about 9:30. We have to clean up for another half hour to 45 minutes before we can actually exit, due to the fact that we have to take apart the stage, take apart the chairs, take apart all of the tech aspects, because the elementary students have to be able to use that space. During the musical performances, we constantly have to use janitor's closets. We've had students duck behind the boiler room door to change out of a dress. We've had students change in the minor small closet. There's no room to sit, and so everybody's tripping over each other. I've had a lot of students just, they fall down because there's a student sitting in front of you. And we have a door that we have to exit outside to go back inside of the janitor's closet. And we had a curtain hanging there because the light was shining in. And then you had to have someone there at all times to make sure the door didn't slam. So it was a two-man job just to make sure that people could enter and exit the stage effectively and without sound, to make sure the performance could still go on. Many students got locked in the bathroom during the high school musical this year due to the fact that apparently if you shut the door, you can't get back out. And we learned that during performances. So as I was supposed to be turning on the lights for halftime, I had students coming and yelling at me saying that a student was locked in the bathroom, but the performance was going on, so what could we do? And a student was stuck for a good 5-6 minutes before we could get them out, and then a note was placed on the door, but it still continued to happen. And so these are the things that we deal with, being able to have to go outside, have to change outside, having to crawl over each other, and it's not effective for the awesome performances that our kids are putting on.
The community to the west of us, Staples Motley, they have a facility similar to what we'd like to have. And they're on average booked 50 out of 52 weekends a year. They have some type of performance going on there. Yes, our school performances would happen there, but I don't think the general public realizes the amount of things we miss out on because groups are looking to perform in an auditorium and not in a gymnasium. Bluegrass groups, college groups, dance ensembles, community theater. There's lots and lots and lots of things that the community would benefit from if we had a place to put it.